Yo, it's King of the Ring Boxing, back again with a new video. So, Terence Crawford has come out with some outrageous comments in regards to Canelo Alvarez. He basically said that Canelo is scared to fight black fighters, and he cited Jamal Charlo and Demetrius Andrade as sort of examples of when he's avoided black fighters. Now, we all know that Terence Crawford is highly intelligent, so I don't actually believe he truly believes what he said there. I think he said that for a reason, but what could the reason be? Is Crawford himself looking to fight Canelo, and that's why he's making these sorts of outrageous comments to sort of get a reaction out of Canelo and build the hype for that fight? Is he trying to build hype for himself? Because as we already know, Bob Arum's been, is handling his career very poorly, saying that someone like Crawford isn't easy to promote and that Crawford himself needs to promote himself. Is this what Crawford's doing? Is Crawford attempting to, promote himself in a way which causes outrage? Because that's usually how you get the most amount of attraction. If you say something controversial, loads of people or drive traffic towards your profile. The media outlets will talk about you. Shit, YouTube channels like myself will talk about what you've just said, like I am right now. So yeah, is that what he's doing? Because I don't usually agree with Mike Coppinger on many things. I think Mike Coppinger, he's got his tongue so far down Eddie Hearn's arse, it's probably unretrievable at this point. But Coppinger did say that the best win on Crawford's own record is Victor Postal, and that is true. That is a good win, because he did fight Victor Postal when Postal was in his prime, not the version that Josh Taylor fought. But yeah, Postal was a good win. But apart from that, who has he fought? He fought a washed up Amir Khan, which he peaked in 2015, so he fought him 4 or 5 years later when he's been in and out of the ring. We've seen him doing up coke in the club allegedly, and cheating on his wife allegedly. And then he fought Kell Brook off the back of 2 eye surgeries, who's also washed up. So yeah, I think Crawford is in a place where I think he might resent the fact people are calling Canelo pound for pound number one, because he believes that he is pound for pound number one. And we can argue the criteria for being pound for pound number one, but if we do it based purely off skill, I think Crawford is a legitimate contender for pound number one. But if we include resume into it as well, Crawford's nowhere near pound for pound number one, unfortunately. Even me, I'm a massive Bud Crawford fan, but he's not anywhere near pound for pound number one. Even though I think in the Spence Crawford fight, Crawford will win, right at this minute, Spence should be rated higher on the pound for pound list than Crawford, just based off Spence having a better resume, a lot better resume, and Spence fought a better opponent off the back of a life-threatening car crash, in Danny Garcia, than Crawford has fought in his last 2 fights, being last 2-3 fights being which included Khan and Brook. So what is Crawford trying to do, saying Canelo's scared of black fighters? We know Canelo fought black fighters. He fought Danny Jacobs and did a better job on Danny Jacobs than GGD did. He fought Erislandy Lara, Austin Trout, 2 guys with awkward style. He fought the great Floyd Mayweather Jr. So he's not scared of black fighters, is he? I think, even though I think that one of the styles or one of the people that can actually cause him problems and possibly beat Canelo Alvarez is Demetrius Andrade. What's Andrade done himself, in terms of earning that shot with Canelo? His resume is weak as fuck. Who has he actually fought? So yeah, it's a bit surprising Crawford went for this angle, but yeah, for me, I think personally, he's just trying to do his own promotion, his own PR, trying to gain outrage from the public, and especially the Mexican fans, because obviously the Mexican fighting fans in America, across North America, make up a large majority of fight fans, so this could increase in notoriety. It's a bit like when Floyd used to specifically fight Mexican fighters on Cinco de Mayo, and used to take the piss out of their Mexican heritage and things like this, just to increase the pay-per-views. So maybe he's thinking now like, oh, Mexican fight fans might tune into his fights or buy his pay-per-views just to see him lose, like they did with Floyd. So yeah, it's very interesting. Like, don't know why he would say something like this, but that's my sort of suspicion, because he's too small to fight Canelo, isn't he? Let's be realistic. At middleweight or even super middleweight, he's way too small for that. Unless Canelo wants to come down to super welterweight, but still, Canelo will still be too big for Crawford. But yeah, I don't know where. I think Crawford's in a place where he's confused as to what to do with his career. Mainly because obviously the Spence fight looks like Spence is avoiding Crawford, let's be honest, and Crawford wanted that fight, but Spence is just talking about 80-20 split, 70-30 split. It's like, it's fucking ridiculous. So yeah, I think Crawford's in a space where he doesn't know what to do next, but I think the best thing for him to do is to put a solid offer on the table for Sean Porter, take that fight, beat the fuck out of Porter, do a better job on him than Spence did, because Spence ran it very close, and yeah, I think that will propel his career. But these comments I don't think are very helpful in terms of him getting fights or him being in better stead in his future in boxing. So yeah, let me know what you think in the comments below. What do you think of Crawford's comments? Do you think that they're warranted? Do you think what he's saying is true? Obviously leave a like, comment and share. Each like, each comment, each subscription means everything to me, because it helps this channel grow, and I am a very small channel, so I need each and every sort of little sort of help I can get. But yeah, it's King of the Ring Boxing, and I am out.